Larry stands in our way. Whew. Let's take a look. The Boston Celtics with point guard Nate McMillan. Garland behind him. At shooting guard, Dennis Johnson. Danny Ainge on the bench. At forward, Larry Bird. Power forward, Kevin McHale. Cedric Maxwell next to him. And at center, Robert Parrish. Shit. And like I said, even if it was the Pistons, Isaiah Thomas is hurt. It might have gone okay. Not what it's meant to be, though. Bulls and Celtics. Only one can play, let's be honest, Michael Jordan and the Houston Rockets in the finals. I don't see Sacramento pulling off the upset. They're not a bad team. I mean, Malone, Drexler, Jesus Christ, Kevin Willis. Wow. There certainly is not a bad team left in the playoffs at this stage. Bill Walton's still a little bit roughed up for us. We could get a little bit of playing time in for Jackson. Which I don't hate. Whew. All right. Here we go. Game number 1. Accidentally simulated, but a win for the Bulls. First time we've hit the wrong one. 111 to 106. 40 points for the Dream. 28, a frickin' triple for Larry Bird. Garland and McHale were insane as well. That is outrageous, but an accidental sim sees the Bulls win game 1. Game 1 goes to Jordan and the Rockets. We go to game number 2. Can the Bulls take advantage of home court like they did in game 1? The Chicago Bulls are up 2-0 on the Boston Celtics. Olajuwon dominates again, and it was a team effort from there. 25 for Bird on a double-double. The Bulls are halfway there, as are Jordan and the Rockets. Game number 3. This is where the series could change because we have had trouble on the road in the playoffs so far, particularly against the Knicks. The Celtics keeping it close. And with 2:05 to go, we're tied at 105. The Celtics trying to avoid a 3-0 deficit. The Bulls trying to clamp down and put this series nearly out of reach.
Now, here's Pippen.
Scottie Pippen to Olajuwon. Trying to back his man down. Olajuwon somehow stays in bounds, but doesn't on the secondary move.
Shows you just how key a play like this can be.
A rare mistake.
The Celtics shooting only 35% of the
Comes Garland. He was phenomenal in game 1.
And the pass to Johnson.
Over to Johnson trying to drive. Johnson can't get it to go. Horace Grant on the rebound.
Especially against someone of his caliber.
Olajuwon on the wing.
Olajuwon against Parrish. Olajuwon misses, gets the rebound. The putback slam! Right in Kevin McHale and Larry Bird's face.
And unless you get a body on him, he's going to continue to do that.
Olajuwon is a force. 2-point lead for the Bulls. Quick three. Bounces out. Grants. Gets another rebound. Here's Hobson. Takes his time. Watley. Olajuwon trying to drive. McHale can't body him. Olajuwon again. 1:05 to go. Here's Bird for the Celtics.
Now here's Bird.
What can Bird do off the pick? Larry Bird from mid-range gets it off the bank. It's back down to 2. 50 seconds left in regulation of Game 3. Eastern Conference Final, a 2-0 Bulls lead. Olajuwon again trying to get past Parrish. Olajuwon trying. He's held up. Olajuwon can't get it to go. Jump ball. Parrish is there. Johnson looking for the quick play. He gets shut down by Grant. 27 seconds. Ball. And a violation. The illegal screen.
Especially in a tight game.
Bulls ball.
24 seconds left.
And Watley will go to the line with 24 seconds left. No, that wasn't enough to get them there. Target's still going to be Watley on the inbound. More than likely. And indeed, Ennis Watley heading to the line. 11 points tonight. Make it 12. Come on, Ennis. Second shot. And a 4-point lead for Chicago. 24 seconds to go. I wonder he has 15 rebounds. He gets all his own misses exactly.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
The real cleaner.
And I think they're going to have to work really fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah,
and the Celtics make it happen. We saw the Knicks do something similar.
Short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys.
Inbound, Danny Ainge. 20 seconds. Gonna look for Bird off the pick. No, they go to Johnson. He drives and gets the layup. No foul. Leads down to 2. Grant having trouble. Finds Pippen, who gets it up ahead to Watley. They're gonna kill some time. Watley could have drove the... Looked like he could have just gone for it, man. He had the space. But he will go to the line. It's the first. The lead's back to 3. Hulk, the Clippers were eliminated in round 1 in 5 to the Lakers.
Second one is good.
Watley hits them both again. 11 seconds. Danny Ainge for Parrish. Larry Bird for 3. Got it. Larry fucking Bird. The lead's down to 1 with 4 seconds. These frickin' threes at the buzzer, man. Come on, not even at the buzzer, but in these clutch situations. Who's gonna get the inbound? Olajuwon to Watley. The clock's down to 3. The first for Watley. He missed.
Got one more though.
Missed the next one and get Olajuwon the rebound.
And he does get the...
He made it.
And that will put them up by 2.
Celtics have to work quick. Johnson heaves.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. And
The Chicago Bulls have a 3-0 series lead. 114 to 112. And could it indeed be one away from a showdown with Jordan and the Rockets? 40 points for Larry Bird, but we survived. Olajuwon a double, Watley as well. Oh my God. One more win. Can they do it? Can the Bulls punch their ticket? It's going to be Jordan and the Rockets in the final. Can the Bulls end it? Can they end it? Or will the Celtics keep this series going? That is the question. The Celtics have led almost the entirety of the game, and the Boston Celtics have staved off elimination 119-100 in Game 4 as Olajuwon fouled out after 33 minutes of play. Whew. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Good game from Dumars, but Larry Bird and Kevin McHale both popped off. Why is Jordan on the Rockets? This franchise mode starts the year of his draft year. So he is up for grabs in the draft. Okay. Are the Rockets advancing? No. Sacramento as well did the same thing, forcing a fifth game. We're back home in Chicago. Can we end this series a gentleman's sweep of 5 games? The Chicago Bulls are going to the NBA final. 112-80 over the Celtics in Game 5. As Scottie Pippen leads the way, Olajuwon fouled out after 19 minutes. And Pippen and Walker go off to lead the way. Bird, just 18 points. Garland and McHale, Robert Parrish fouled out. It was ref ball out there. And who was better suited for ref ball? The depth-heavy Bulls have made it to the final. But we know who it's going to be. We know who it's going to be. It's going to be Michael Jordan and the Houston Rockets. It's going to be. There's no way it's not. And there it is. How poetic. The NBA Finals. Bulls against Rockets. The Rockets great and Olajuwon on the Bulls, and the Bulls great and Jordan on the Rockets. A few seasons ago, the placement of these two players was determined by a coin toss. The Rockets won it. And now instead, here we are. A matchup in the finals. Jordan versus Olajuwon. Insane. Insane. With the Bulls, it's Olajuwon and Dumars really leading the way, but again, we have a lot of depth. Young depth, to say the least, outside of Bill Walton. The Rockets look like this. Maurice Cheeks at point guard with Michael Adams behind him. Shooting guard, Michael Jordan. At forward, Dominique Wilkins. God. At power forward, Greg Anderson. And at center, Ralph Sampson. The advantage we have is Greg Anderson. We have to destroy in the paint. We simply have to. Ralph Sampson's very solid, but we have the edge in that regard. But Jordan, Wilkins, Sampson and Cheeks. Sampson's Cheeks. He's not, though. I need to hope he is in this series. The NBA Final. An all-star affair. And with this, the Magic versus Bird era, the 80s, could end if the Bulls win it all. But there is no fucking guarantee that the Bulls are winning it all. I'm not necessarily confident that my Bulls are going to win it all, because when Michael Jordan's on the other side, it's tough to have confidence. We're going to keep it at an 8-man rotation. A lot of players right now performing at a very, very high level, and we are not going to cliffhanger this. We're going to get right down to it. This could be the last of our very first era. Will it be? That is the question. We get a look at the lineups there to see how we directly compare. And obviously, it's an interesting one. Greg Anderson is the X factor of this entire series. How does he perform? Jordan versus Olajuwon. I mean, Jordan and Dumars. It's an interesting one. Game 1 of the NBA final. I actually want to jump in and hit play and watch the intro video here. Why not?
Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Chicago Bulls. I'm Kevin Harlan. Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello are with me at the table. And on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge.
The presentation is so good, man. It's not the most like crazy in depth or anything, but it's so good. Did I cliffhanger last night? Yes, we started on the playoffs. Yeah, Jordan's been wearing 8. Well, unfortunately, I might have to only be able to go into Simcast Live because we're not going to watch the full thing.
Tip-off goes to Houston.
As the Rockets get the opening tip. There we go. And now we can jump into Simcast. How will Game 1 of the NBA Finals go? The Rockets looking strong. The Bulls trying to hang around. But it won't be enough. The Houston Rockets take Game 1, 110-84, behind 37 points from Dominique Wilkins. Doubles for Cheeks and Sampson, 20 points for MJ. Just 24 points for Dumars. Olajuwon held to 7 rebounds, and the depth scoring was non-existent for the Bulls. What is supposed to be one of our great strengths did not show up. Game 1 to the Rockets. What the hell do we do from here? We're going to go to Game 2. Game 2, the NBA Final. We know the home team winning deal has been a trend in the playoffs. The Rockets trying to get separation. The Houston Rockets defend home court and have a 2-0 series lead, 117-110. With an injury to Scottie Pippen, Olajuwon showed up, but nobody else could step up. 34 points and a double from Michael Jordan. And the Bulls are in big trouble. Scottie Pippen is done with a severe right ankle sprain. Pippen's out of the playoffs. We are going to drop the bench down to 7. Hobson starting right now. Bill Walton has not played well, but we need him just in terms of the overall depth. The Bulls are in a whole lot of trouble. And honestly, both of us are in a shitload of danger here. Here's the reason why chat needs to be concerned. If this team, with this player, is not strong enough to overcome Michael Jordan, what the hell are you going to have to turn this team into? There is a chance that if this team is not good enough to even win a game, that we are fucked collectively until the Rockets fall apart. So you can root for me to lose, but you might want to root for at least a win or two to show that it's possible, because if an Olajuwon-led team gets swept, then we are both in an arms race for Shaquille O'Neal. That becomes the situation. Is both of us start planning for that 1992 draft and saying, well, this is the Rockets' era of dominance. We're done. It comes down to whoever gets Shaq. Both teams still have their nuke available, yes. It is game 3. The death knell not yet sounding, but if we lose at home, that is GG's, especially without Scottie Pippen, the rookie the rest of the way. The Chicago Bulls trying to win the game, and they will. The home team has yet to lose. 112-90. The Bulls take game 3. 39 points from Olajuwon, 15 rebounds, a double as well from Kenny Walker, 25 points from Dumars. Some of the boys step up. 36 points from MJ. Was not enough. A big win there for the Bulls, so it is possible. They are human. They bleed blood like the rest of us. Oh, man. Game number 4. This is a huge game. Can we tie the series, or will the Rockets be one win away? The game 260. It's a 1-point game. If it bleeds, we can kill it. But will we kill it? It is a close game. The Rockets win this game. They don't directly win the NBA title, but they might as well, because we're not beating them 3 straight games. We win this game. It's a best of 3. Bulls in their home white. Trailing by 1. Dumars. To back his man down, nowhere to go. A 3 for Kenny Walker. He nails it.
Such an excellent teammate.
Huge shot there for Walker.
Rockets trail.
He nearly didn't draft Kenny either. Here's Michael Jordan. Over to Cheeks. Now Adams. Back to MJ. 2:15 to go. Cheeks for Adams. Back to Jordan. Gonna have to force a shot. He does, and he makes it, because it's Michael fucking Jordan.
Assist number 8 now on the night. Time called here. The Bulls decided.
Timeout for the Bulls. Imagine if it was Houston that got Michael Jordan. They just never changed their logo. Or their look, because it would have been sacrilege.
Donnie's checked in for Adams. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Watley.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with the team. Now it's a close one. So
no Akeem on the floor right now. Hobson, the rookie, forces one up and gets it to go. Big shot there for the rookie.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Anderson the screen.
Olajuwon getting a bit of rest. Space for Dominique Wilkins. Horace Grant nearly got a hand to it. Ball in the air. And the veteran Bill Walton comes down with it. Space for Dumars. Dumars to the middle. Horace Grant gets the layup. And a big swing for the Bulls.
Rockets trail by 4.
Bulls now up by 4. Space for Dominique Wilkins. Off the pick. Wilkins back to the middle for Dunn. Has to go out to Cheeks. Now to Jordan. Finds Wilkins for 2. Gets it. A deep 2 for Dominique.
When you need a huge bucket like that, you know he's your man.
Watley trying to hold things down. Finds space. No, that's Watley now. Never mind. Bill Walton, the veteran, throws it down. We picked him up and a first-round pick before the deadline in the same trade. And what could go down as one of the best moves in NBA history? You never know. Whew. We're at least making it a series, man. It was Dominique Wilkins, another first overall pick. He was not. He wasn't even picked by Houston. He was 3rd overall for Utah in '82. And technically, even though he was drafted by Utah, he was known more as an Atlanta Hawk. He spent most of his career there, and awkwardly timed with the Boston Celtics.
50 seconds
Weird.
left in the fourth quarter.
51 seconds to go in Game 4. Can the Bulls tie this series?
Cheeks the basket.
Inbound to Cheeks, quickly to Jordan. Jordan tries to drive. Jordan can't get it to go. Horace fouled by former teammate Jordan.
And I don't think there's any question. Clearly prefer to take their chances with him at the line.
Olajuwon's either resting or fouled out. I've been too scared to check. Horace Grant going to the line here. I see Olajuwon at the end of the bench. I think he fouled out. Big free throw for Horace.
A guy who, in my mind, understands the art and science of rebounding better than almost anybody.
Missed the second.
It's about more than a physical battle.
Clock ticking under 40. Jordan into the middle for Anderson. An easy bucket there. The lead's down to 3.
Using his height advantage inside.
The inbound to Watley gets it to Dumars. Still not fouling. They're going with the full court press. Joe Dumars. Joe Dumars is fouled. Smart foul there as well. He had a clear shot to the line. Joe Dumars. Misses the first. You can stop those chants now.
Mental toughness is one of the things that separates Dumars from most other players.
That's good. Going well.
Makes the second. The lead is 4, excuse me. It looked like a 5.
They're trailing by 4.
27 seconds away from tying the NBA final at 2 apiece. Can we do it? A 2-0 lead for the Rockets has evaporated. The inbound to Anderson, hand off to Wilkins. Over to Jordan on the other side. Jordan.
Here's Dunn.
Dunn for 3. Bounces out. Hobson's there. And the rookie will go to the line. They settled
By 16.
for a rando big man taking a really long 2 or either a pretty short 3. Couldn't tell if he was over the line. That was their center.
It's the first.
Rookie Hobson hits his first shot. Can he hit the second? Yes, he can. The lead is 6 with 15 to go. Jordan. Over to Cheeks. Anderson hits the 3. What is this AI? Seriously, these threes are insane. That's the meta this year for this challenge. Build around 3-point shooters. Oh my God. Unreal. A huge moment. 8 seconds left. Now up by 4. Watley trying to end this game. Misses. Anderson, 6 seconds to go. Not really showing much hustle. Finds Jordan over to Cheeks. They can't get a shot off. The Chicago Bulls have tied the NBA final.
Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all wrapped up. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David...
It looked like we were going to be dead in the water in this series, but it has not played out that way. Both teams defending their home turf. Joe Dumars stepping up as Olajuwon did in fact foul out after 35 minutes. And what a performance from the rookie Dennis Hobson. Jordan, 38 points, 22 for Dominique. But again, the depth scoring wasn't quite there. A tied series at 2 wins apiece. We go to game 5. Can we end the home team winning trend? Or will the Rockets have a chance to win it all back in Chicago for game 6? And the answer is the latter. The home team wins again. Houston 103-83. Olajuwon fouls out after 31 minutes. The Rockets, after 40 points from Jordan, are 1 win away. There's not much I can do at this stage. The team is the team. Whether or not we're good enough comes down to this. Game 6. Can the Bulls force a game 7 back in Houston? Or do the Rockets win tonight? This series is going 7. 20-point win for the Rockets in game 5. And the Bulls show them up 35 points. The margin of victory. Not even the margin of victory. I can't even speak right. Technically, it's... We won by fucking 35. The last game of the season we were guaranteed. Kenny Walker and Olajuwon go off. Dumars, 22 points. Only 24 from Jordan. It goes the distance. One more game. Bulls and Rockets for the NBA title. Oh no. And my starting point guard, Ennis Watley, with a dislocated left kneecap, is also out. We have lost Pippen, and we have lost Watley throughout the course of this finals. Mark Jackson is likely the man to step up, and he will be the man to step up. A first-round pick this past draft. It comes down to this. No Pippen, no Watley. Game 7 against the Rockets in Houston. Olajuwon v. Jordan. We get a look there at the starting lineup. We got the better big men. Who's it gonna be?
The biggest stars have aligned on the biggest night in basketball.
Who's it gonna be?
This series has gone down to the wire. The air is thick with excitement and anticipation. Welcome, everyone, to NBA Finals Game 7. Winner take all. A season of joy and pain will end here tonight. And thank you for making us part of your night on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Chicago Bulls. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. With David
Oh, man.
on the sidelines.
Will the era end right here? Or will this continue? Game 7, Jordan's Rockets against Olajuwon's Bulls. No Scottie Pippen, no Ennis Watley for Chicago as the opening tip
Rockets win the tip.
goes to the Rockets. We do have a prediction up. You missed it. We will go through the first. And we're tied in the opening moments of the second. It's 32 all. Let's go towards half. A 2-point Rocket lead at halftime. 24 points. 6 of 7 from the floor. 12 of 13 from the line for Michael Jordan. Foul trouble for Olajuwon. He has 3 in just 16 minutes. To the point where Valentine has had to play. Has there been another injury for the Bulls? Kenny Walker has played just 6 minutes with 3 fouls. A lot of foul trouble for the Bulls so far. We go to the start of the fourth. A 5-point Bulls lead at the start of the fourth quarter. There's still a long way to go. The scoring momentarily dried up. It's a 2-point Bulls lead with 5 minutes to go. But Michael Jordan is at the line.
The scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Game 7 of the NBA Final. And it comes down to this. The only way you can ask for a better finish to an Eras Challenge, Streamer versus Chad, is if you guys were in control of the Rockets. 1-point lead for the Bulls.
Dumar's the pass to Grant.
Horace
Screen on Reed.
off the screen from Dumars over to Kenny Walker, who's back in. Olajuwon in motion. Olajuwon. Hands off for Horace Grant. Horace, the shot misses. Olajuwon, rebound and the putback dunk.
Really strong putback from underneath that.
Big moment for Olajuwon.
When he has the ball in his hand.
Exactly.
They love
Rockets.
determination down there.
Dominique Wilkins trying to get past Kenny Walker. Can't get it to go. Great defense from Walker on the fast break. Mark Jackson holds up.
Jackson against Cheeks. Back to Jackson.
Back out to Horace. Jackson again, his first start of the playoffs. Walker to Olajuwon. Olajuwon backing up. Olajuwon again gets past Sampson.
13 shots.
There's no question about it. They are feeding the right guy.
Chicago up by 5. The home team has won every game of this series so far.
Now, here's Cheeks.
Jordan.
Now, here's
Jordan. Blocked by Olajuwon.
now Jackson.
Mark Jackson drives in and is fouled by Sampson.
On the shot. And there's the foul against Houston.
In terms of Jackson's game now, he's not
Jackson to the line.
does stay constantly
His first start because of the injury to Watley.
as a result.
Unbelievable.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Jackson to the line. We've lost Pippen. and Watley to injury in this series alone.
And the first one at the
The first shot is good. A tad anticlimactic compared to last year's 3-era marathon. Daniel, we still got 4 other eras to go, my friend. We got the 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s, maybe the modern era. We still got time for there to be a marathon. Was it this era that was the marathon, or was it the 90s? I don't remember. I could have sworn it was the 90s that went the distance, not the 80s. Jackson's second free throw is good. 7-point lead for the Bulls.
7-point differential. It's Reed high post.
To the middle to Reed, a generated player. Dominique Wilkins over. Michael Jordan's wide open from the free throw line. He's not going to miss that. Somehow, Michael Jordan ends up wide open. The lead's back down to 5. Over to Kenny Walker. Finds Horace. Back again. Kenny and Horace trying to find space. Jackson down to Olajuwon. Trying to drive past Sampson. Olajuwon blocked by Sampson. Into the corner. Jordan mid-range. He's not going to miss. The lead's down to 3. Teams are chosen based off of who is at the bottom of the standings. Last year, it was whoever finished dead last that real-life season. This year, it's second to last because we don't want to use the same teams. Again, chat voted to control the Clippers. Mark Jackson for 3 bounces out. I ended up with the Bulls. Michael Jordan with Kenny Walker in his face. Maurice Cheeks gets it to go. What a comeback for the Rockets. They now trail by just 1. A 7-point lead. No more. Walker turns it over. Jordan on the pick. And he slaps it home. Michael Jordan gives Houston the lead with 2 minutes left.
It may have been right there.
Chicago calls timeout.
He's as clutch as ever. Michael fucking Jordan. A 7-point lead is gone. The Bulls trail by 1. This is not over. Inbound to Olajuwon. Walker back to him.
Okay, David, thanks.
Dumars trying to drive. Dumars can't find the finish. Wilkins, Dominique Wilkins trying to find space. Wilkins misses. Big rebound for Walker. And off to Jackson. Mark Jackson to Olajuwon, wide open. And the Bulls regain the lead. What a performance from Jackson. A drive from Jordan, foul called. Jordan to the line. Ridiculous. Two shots for Jordan.
So the first one dropped.
He hits the first, tie game.
Anytime the game's on the line, Jordan is exactly the guy I wanted to strike.
And so making both.
He hits them both. The Rockets regain the lead. 1:23 to go. Jackson to Dumars. Dumars has Olajuwon inside, doesn't find the pass. Now he does. Olajuwon against Sampson. Olajuwon misses. Sampson the rebound. Jordan misses. It's blocked. Reed back to Jordan. Still in bounds. despite the defense from Grant. And they reset. Space for Wilkins. Dominique Wilkins misses. Rebound. Sampson. Ralph Sampson. We had a 7-point lead.
They're down by 3. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Houston up by 3 with 45 to play.
44 seconds.
The inbound to Olajuwon, who tries to drive. Can't get by Sampson. Olajuwon. Joe Dumars for 3. Bounces out.
Not quite a block shot, but no question he got a piece of it.
It might not add to his stat line, but the offense will certainly...
Wilkins to Jordan, intercepted by Dumars. Dumars held up. Dumars, Olajuwon for 2. He missed it.
That's a shot he's right back. Won't miss those very often.
Well, a good look. They keep getting shots like that. They'll be all right.
Yeah, that's a good play. I mean, fouling there in hopes of staying alive in this one, that's the right play.
They need every second they can get at this point. Do whatever they can to come back.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
A gutsy player in important situations. Cheeks is exactly who you want on the line here.
And a tough...
He misses the second. And a timeout as Horace brings down the rebound. The lead is 4.
They trail by 4. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Boy, an uphill battle for him. Everything has to go perfect.
Yeah, get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
Here's Chicago.
The inbound, Kenny Walker. Wasting too much time. Olajuwon trying to step in. They go to Grant. Jackson for 3. Got it. Big shot for Mark Jackson. The lead's down to 1. And Jordan sends it to Cheeks, who will take the shots. What a 3 for Jackson. Maurice Cheeks to the line with the lead down to 1.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first.
He hits the first.
Cheeks, you know, is as crafty a
This has
player
been nuts, man. Even if I lose this has been nuts.
just about all the time.
Cheeks, the second shot. Misses again! Grant brings down the rebound! The fucking drama of this game! 7 seconds on the clock. The lead's down to 2.
Right here.
They know what's at stake here, and so does their coach.
2 Titans going to war in game 7. 7 seconds left. You can't script it any better. Here we go.
Here's Dumars.
The inbound to Dumars.
Pass to Olajuwon.
Dumars to Olajuwon. Tries to drive. Olajuwon blocked by Sampson. And the Houston Rockets are NBA champions.
All the travel, all the practices, all the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion culminating into tonight.
Michael Jordan and the Houston Rockets win their first NBA title.
Pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
It came down to the last shot of game 7.
Here, and this place is going crazy.
And this era will continue
The fans obviously overjoyed. This
as Olajuwon
these players will never forget. Now,
could not come up with the clutch moments that Michael Jordan could.
Ryan Trophy, NBA Commissioner doing the honor.
It's very weird to see David Stern knowing he is dead. Michael Jordan, Finals MVP. Two points. 2 frickin' points. Fucking A. The Maurice Cheeks free throw. But a block by Ralph Sampson right at the end of the game. 42 points from Jordan, carrying the team, to say the least. 27 and 11 for Olajuwon. We needed a bit more of a step up from some other people. As noted, I mean, Olajuwon had almost all of our points in the fucking second half or fourth quarter. So close, yet so far from ending this era. But the Houston Rockets are champions, and in the same season that Michael Jordan wins his first MVP, he wins his first Finals MVP as well. So fucking close.